Measuring automation test coverage. When measuring unit test coverage, you should be measuring the code coverage using a tool like Istanbul, Coverage.py, Jococo, or SonarQube. It's not necessary to aim for 100% code coverage. 80 to 90% is usually sufficient. When measuring API test coverage, you want to measure the percent of tests that have been automated. So create test cases for each endpoint, making sure to include positive and negative tests. Then compare the number of API tests that have been automated with the number of test cases that have been created. Number of automated API tests divided by number of test cases times 100 equals the percent of API automation coverage. When measuring UI test coverage, you should measure the percent of the features that have been automated. So count the number of features, create manual smoke tests for each feature, then automate those smoke tests, then count the number of features that have been automated. Number of features with automated smoke tests divided by number of features times 100 equals the percent coverage. So for measuring automation coverage, with unit tests, you want to measure the percent of code covered. With API tests, you want to measure the percent of test cases covered. And for UI tests, you want to measure the percent of features covered.